died of a mild cardiac arrest, not even from the officers vandalizing public property. I mean, guys, this is like the second, third time they've lit up the Supreme Court building. It's ridiculous. Welcome, everybody, back to the Coffee Experience. Today, everybody, it's just me, no Dave today. Today, I'm just going to be talking about popular news on the internet, everything going on with Corona, with just everything, guys. Like, everything from Corona all the way to everything going on in cities with the protests and the riots. So, let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is the police. First of all, I want to say major kudos to all the police officers, especially right now with everything going on, with all the defunding police stuff going on, funding the police going on, and everything like that. I want to say major kudos to all the police officers right now. Thank you guys so much for all of your work. Before I get into my opinions, I want you guys to leave a comment section below or email us at thecoffeeexperience.com. What do you guys think about defunding the police? Do you guys think we should defund the police? Do you guys think it's a great idea to defund the police? Do you think that by defunding the police, the world will become safer? Or not the world, but America will become safer? Do you think that we will, black people will become less discriminated towards, or their suicide rates and their death tolls will drop? So go ahead, email us at thecoffeeexperience@gmail.com or leave a comment below. And if at any point in this video, in this podcast, you guys ever want to go support us at we are Patreon, and we're also on Anchor's website, so you guys can go check us out there and go help us out, because everything helps. So let's get back into it. So I've already done an episode on my opinion in politics. If you haven't watched that, it's in somewhere in there. It's the first episode. It's called The Den. If you guys want to go check that out, you guys can totally go check that out. It's on our front page. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's on everything. And so today I'm going to be talking about, again, politics. I think politics are a recurring issue, and I think they shouldn't be involved in sports and things like that. But I think we need to address certain issues. Talk about issues, guys. They will never get addressed, and then it'll become a bigger issue because it was just not touched. Just like a car. Like if a car, if you got an issue with your sensor and you don't touch the sensor might amount to becoming a bigger issue. So that's why it's imperative we talk about things. So everything going on in Portland, Oregon right now. If you don't know what Portland, Oregon is, it's a state in the country, Oregon, of course. And the the governor of Oregon just addressed everything going on after he let it go on for months. I'm serious, guys. If you guys want to go watch it, you guys can go look it up. He just made a statement about it. I want to say last night, maybe this morning. He basically said it's not okay that we're terrorizing police officers, and it's not okay that we are, not harassing, but yeah, harassing civilians, harassing police officers, and vandalizing public property. I mean, guys, this is the second, third time they've lit up the Supreme Court building. It's ridiculous. They broke into the police, the police officers' building, and vandalized in there, lit that on fire. So, and he finally addressed something. Finally, I mean, not like it changed anything, guys. Like everything had already been gone on, everything had already happened. So after 3-4 months, this stuff has been happening for months, and now another riot just broke out. I want to say this past week, because what's his name? I don't remember his name, but a man was resisting arrest, was running, shot at police officers. The police shot back, of course, because it's their job. What are they supposed to sit there and take bullets? Like what? They have bullet immunity now. So they shot back, and of course they wounded the man. And then he went to prison, and then there was a bunch of riots out for that. And the mayor finally, sorry, not the mayor, the governor finally addressed this situation, everything going on, which is ridiculous because it took this long to address it. So what if something bigger happens? I mean, this is already huge, freaking huge, and it took him 3 months to address this. So, just crazy stuff happening. People are rioting for colored men, black men, because black men are angels nowadays, I guess. Even though the crime rate is significantly higher in the black community. And it all, guys, it's a whole circle of life. It's not just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things. It starts with black males growing up without fathers, statistically speaking, more likely to grow up without fathers, and then they don't know what to do with their lives. So then they're thrown into this cycle of drugs and weed and selling this stuff illegally and just breaking the law to live their lives to support the family. And then rape happens, so then you got a bunch of kids running around, a bunch of domestic kids running around because they don't have parents, they don't have anything going on. So it's a cycle, guys. It really is a cycle, and there's really no way to break it. Joe Biden said that we need to just change the culture. Changing the culture we could do. It wouldn't be very effective, though, because think about it. It's so hard to change a culture, especially a culture that's been going on for the past 50 plus years. Extremely, extremely hard stuff to do. It's not possible, in my opinion. I mean, changing a whole culture, the whole rap game, the whole cussing game, the whole guns game. I mean, the gangs. It's, in my opinion, you can't change that stuff. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the description below, or email us. I just think it's a really tricky situation, and let me know what you guys think about everything going on. Do you guys think it's just for these people to be doing these riots and things? Again, I do not whatsoever think it's okay at any point to be doing this. I've been saying this for months. If you know me personally, you'll know I completely disagree. And now we got the full body cam after 3 months of George Floyd's death. I mean, George Floyd literally just kicked off this whole rioting, this whole looting, this whole peaceful protesting shenanigans. He kicked it off. Like it was just the beginning. And I think Democrats knew this and withheld the tape from all of our eyes to see. But now we can see. You guys can see it. It's on like Louder with Crowder. You guys can literally just look up George Floyd's body cam, and you can see that from start to finish, George Floyd is a criminal. And Seattle Times wrote it best. They were amazing. They wrote how he was such a loving man, how he's so amazing, how he loves his kids, even though he left them countless times for anonymous reasons, for unnamed reasons, just bounced out of nowhere. You know, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Even though he had multiple criminal charges on his record, which were complete bogus, they say. It's fine. But how can you be so stupid? Like, how do you believe that stuff? Anywho, so we can see from start to finish that he was trying to commit a crime by giving the clerk a fake $100 bill. And then, I don't know how he gets away with it. I guess the clerk doesn't check it. I don't know. I haven't totally seen the whole body cam. I've just seen, like, most of it. So, you see that. You see him walk out. He's in his car. I'm pretty sure he's intoxicated. I'm 90% positive he's either high or drunk. So, he's chilling in his car. And then the officers, they get a call from the clerk, of course. Which, by the way, I want it noted. There were 3 officers there on the scene at first, and 2 of them, one of them was like Filipino, and the second one was like Asian. So if it's all white people being so racist, why is why are two of them not white? Two of them aren't Caucasian. Two of them are completely different races, by the way. I just want that completely noted. So if we are so racist, then why are other races hitting on black people? I'm lost. So anyway, so we can see George Floyd completely resisting arrest, just not cooperating whatsoever. I mean, the police officers were very calm, very chill, and gave him multiple chances to accept arrest. And George Floyd just completely resisting arrest. No matter what you say, you cannot ignore the fact there. Like, you cannot ignore that he's completely resisting arrest. And then, of course, he gets pushed out the side of the car, which I would guess is because they can't keep control of him, would be my guess, but I'm not entirely sure. So then you see him get pushed out and then onto the concrete. Now, guys, the reason these officers, specifically the main white one, that was the whole controversy. And the reason he dies was he was on his neck the whole time. By the way, George Floyd didn't die on the scene. He died when he was actually in custody, when he was in the medical car, the medical van, with the paramedics. So, and he died of a mild cardiac arrest, not even from the officer's knee. Now, some scientists, some articles say that, of course, the knee led up to the cardiac arrest, but that's not the cause, guys. Like, the knee wasn't the reason he died. It was just a possible, slightly possible cause that led up to his death. Of course, I don't think it was the main reason. Obviously, he had lung issues. And, yeah, so pushed out. And the officer, guys, the reason now we can clearly see it, the reason the officer had his knee on his neck the entire time is because if he got off George Floyd, he would have obviously gotten up and left. Like, he would have resisted arrest completely. He would have bounced, and he wouldn't have gotten arrested, which is what the whole call was about, which is absurd. So, what? So the officers have to do their job, guys. Like, he didn't die because of the officer. He died because he had a mild cardiac arrest. He didn't die because of the officer, guys. It's not rocket science to realize that. And I gotta say, the worst part about this whole thing is that we're just fighting each other, guys. There's no good discussion. There's no good debate. People on the Angel side, specifically speaking of all the black males that have been shot and killed because they're all martyrs, they're all amazing people. People on that side specifically are very violent, and it's ridiculous. And there's a good percentage that are peaceful, but a lot of them are also very violent, and that's where the rioters and the looters are. And it's just ridiculous, guys. I gotta say, the worst part about this all is it's all stupid. It's all stupid. It all started with coronavirus, and then it ends. Well, not really ends, but just starts with George Floyd. And it's just dumb. It shows how dumb Americans are nowadays. It shows how gullible we are, guys. America has changed in the past 3 months, and it's got to revert. It's got to fix somehow. It's not President Trump's fault. It is not the police officers' fault. They're not prejudiced. They're not racist. It's up to us to fix it, guys. And if you guys like what you're hearing, make sure you go support us. We'll have regular episodes coming out very soon. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the Coffee Bean Experience. If you enjoyed, again, drop a like down below. I will see you guys all in the very next one. See you guys all in the coffee shops very soon. And peace out.